So, coordinate geometry question. We're given this diagram with 5 lines on it. One of them jumps out straight away. This line here has a slope of 0. You should all see that straight away. So L is this one. Then we have 2 positive slopes here. Maybe jot that down. And we have 2 negative slopes. The negative and the positive, big differences between the slopes. So let's look at the negative slopes first. Line. What line is this? N is negative. And J is negative. So what can we say about the rise over the run in relation to these 2 lines? We have N and J. The rise and the run look pretty similar for this one. And the rise and the run for this one, well, the run is a lot more than the rise, so the run should be bigger. So N definitely looks like it has a slope of -1. These look, if we call it X and X, they look about the same, don't they? So N would leave J. So by a process of elimination, just get 1. The other one has to work out. If I just get rid of my lines and then do it again for the 2 positives. So the 2 positive slopes are, if I just do a section of it here, this line K. K has positive slope, as does M. It's not as steep, so that has to be the smaller one, doesn't it? We imagine we did a right angle triangle here. The run would be huge, the rise would be tiny, so it has to be this one here, doesn't it? 1/8 M. And then the other one is K. That does look about 2 compared to 1 here for the rise over the run. So take your time with these questions. Process of elimination should be able to maximize your grade. So that's part A. Part B. So part B, some people left out. You kind of get frustrated at this point of the exam. You're like, oh, I'm not good at maths, but this is a kind of junior cert question. Find the slope of this line. We had it in calculus too. If we write any line in the form y is equal to mx plus c, these are all the tiny things. When you know them in maths, it makes it seem really simple. 2y is equal to minus 3x plus 18. Sorry, minus 18. Just double check that, minus minus. So y is equal to minus 3x over 2, minus 18 over 2, or minus 9. So the slope of this line is minus 3 over 2. We're dealing with perpendicular in the next question. The perpendicular slope is equal to 2 over 3. A lot of you got this wrong. So what you would consider an easy question at junior cert sometimes can appear in the leaving cert, just with a little extra in it. So we have our slope. So what are we told? We're told L is this line with a slope of 2 over 3. K is perpendicular to L, so we have a slope, and cuts the x-axis, we have a point. So we have our slope of 2 over 3. We have a point, and we're asked to find the equation. At this point, you should know y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. You must have done 100 of these at this point. Y minus 0 is equal to 2 over 3 times x minus 7. So we're going to get 3y. We multiply both sides by 3 is equal to 2x minus 14. So 2x minus 3y is equal to 14. Part 3, the coordinates at the intersection. So we have 2x minus 3y is 14. And we have 3x plus 2y is equal to minus 18. 3x plus 2y is equal to minus 18. I'm just going to check that again. 3x plus 2y is equal to minus 18. So multiply the top one by 2 to get minus 6y. And the bottom one by 3. So if we want to number them, you can. 1 becomes 4x minus 6y is equal to 28. And 2 becomes 9x plus 6y is equal to 3 18s or 54. Combining the lines, we're going to get 13x is equal to 54 minus 28, or 28 minus 54 will be minus 26. If you got minus 25 or 24 and it didn't divide in evenly, you might want to go back and just check. They normally do. X is minus 2 in this case. We check that it works in both equations. If x is minus 2, I can use any of the lines. So 2 by minus 2, 2x minus 3y is 14. minus 4 minus 3y is 14. So 3y is equal to, if I bring the 3y to the right to make it positive, minus 18. Sorry, 3y, I wrote x. 3y is equal to minus 18. Y is equal to minus 6. So the point of intersection is minus 2, minus 6. Now, let's just check that that works in the second line. We've used 1 to sub it in, so it's definitely working on 1, but let's check this one. 3 by minus 2 plus 2 by minus 6, is that equal to minus 18? Minus 6 minus 12, yes, it's equal to minus 18. So let's move on. In this question, we're asked to find the slopes of lines through the point 4,3, which makes an angle of 45, so angle between lines. The formula to tan of theta, look it up if you don't know it, m1 minus m2 over 1 plus m1 m2, so we're dealing with slopes. Yeah, just a bit of a red herring, I don't think we need this point 4,3, but let's sketch this line. If x is equal to 0, y is equal to 5, and if y is equal to 0, x will be 6x equals 5, x is 5 over 6. So let's just sketch this line. It's only a sketch now, but we can make it fairly realistic. We've got a negative slope of 6, so what about just a negative slope? I'll just sketch it like this. That this is not drawn to scale, because 5 up here, 0, 5 will be obviously a lot higher than 5 over 6, 0, just to give us some room. The point 4,3 will be further out this way and up, not as high as this point here, so let's just say it's here. So an angle of 45 degrees, let's just say it doesn't necessarily go through the point 50, but let's say that there's two lines here to make an angle of 45 degrees. With this line, we don't need the point 4,3 then, we just need to know. And tan, the inverse, the tan of 1 is equal to 45, and the inverse tan of minus 1 would also be equal to 45. So we have two answers for the tan of theta, or 135, whatever way you want to look at it. So these are both 45. Y will be equal to minus 6x plus 5. So we have a slope of minus 6, and we don't know our other slope. So we have two answers here. The tan of theta can be 1. That's going to be equal to the slope we don't know, minus minus 6 over 1 plus the slope we don't know by minus 6, 1 minus 6m. So 1 minus 6m is equal to m plus 6. So 7m is equal to 5. So m is 5 over 7. That's one answer. And we just take the negative version of it. If we say minus 1 is equal to m plus 6 over 1 minus 6m, we're going to get minus 1 plus 6m is equal to m plus 6. And if we bring the 6m to the right, sorry, the m to the left, we're going to get 5m is equal to 7. So m is equal to 7 over 5. And obviously, if they both make an angle of 45, this has to be a right angle, so they're perpendicular slopes. So I just identified my mistake. 7m will be minus 5 here. So minus 5 over 7. Just be careful to check over your answer.